All right, I am sitting here with Ayabonga Sonjica. It's another fight for you. You got a defense of your South African and IBF Continental Africa title. Is it exciting times defending your belts against Bongani, who is an experienced campaigner?
Yeah, I think going to this fight, we've been long waiting for it. So coming to Mahlangu is not an easy thing. But I know from my side of a camp, we won't leave any stones unturned. So we're ready to fight him. So as he is an experienced boxer, so remember we're putting two titles on the line. My titles basically, so it's something else.
So you got everything to lose here. I mean, although you do gain experience by fighting someone like him, it'll be your highest ranked opponent so far. You putting everything on the line.
I won't say I've got everything to lose.
Well, you got the belts to lose.
Definitely won't lose them. So it's something else. Fighting him, it's an honor. He's an experienced guy, first of all. But I don't see much of him being a trouble. So we just want to see how it unrolls and everything. So coming to this fight, we know him. He's going to run around, come and try to get tricky with us. So we prepare for such things. So that's it.
So, I mean, there was a postponement on this tournament. Originally it was supposed to be for June, but then ended up happening on July 3rd. Not much of a change, just a slight change. You haven't been in the ring in a while. Do you want to be more active this year, perhaps?
Remember, it was supposed, yes, like you just said, it was supposed to be on a March. I stayed inside the gym. I'm always inside the gym. So it was a matter of saying, okay, when are we fighting? Definitely this year I want to be more active. I'm trying by all means to get the fights and then get the ranks moving up and get the big chances as well.
Now, talking about big chances, and this is just social media speculation, but there's always going to be talk of you and Ladumo Lomati. You know, who would win that fight if you two should step in the ring? There's going to be talks about it. You can't escape it. It's media. What's your thoughts?
Like I said to you before, people will always talk. Ludum is going his own way, I'm going my own way, so I don't see him getting in my way. I don't see myself getting in his way as well. So only if it happens that we might fight for bigger things, so that's when the time will come for me and him to fight. So for now, let them talk. They will talk and talk forever. I don't see him anything wrong with them talking, so let them talk.
Yeah, it's a very strong division at the top, let's put it that way, because you also got Zolani right at the top, and he's number one, obviously rated former world champion. Do you respect someone like Zolani Tete?
Remember the name respect. I do respect him as a boxer and everything. I don't see him falling back like you just said right now. He's been there on the top before, so I don't see Zolani coming back to fight us. No, it will be much more of a sit back for him as well. So he's going his own way right now. So let it be.
But get a win over Bongani. It's a big statement win for you at the very least. It'll put you up there with the names in the country.
Definitely. So that's what we're trying to do to get our name up there as well. So we want to. It's a must-win fight for us as well. So just to get the edge on everything. So that's it.
So you've gone over the age of 30 now. So now is the time really where you are in the peak years of your career, as per your weight division, that is. They say that your weight, you should be somewhere in the middle of your peak. Surely this is the time you want to try push, to get into the ratings, get into these big fights.
Yes, getting the ranks. That's our main goal right now. Moving up. So, like you just said, it's the right time. So we need to be there with the mix to mix them up. So that's it.
Internationally, have you had a look at some of the names out there that maybe you want to match up with in the future?
For me, I'm training every day. So having my coach with me, telling me every now and then, you got the skills, you got everything, but you need to be consistent with your training. You need to get to the ring every now and then. you will match the boys. So I'm happy with my coach. Just until we need to get the fights going. That's the main thing now. Get the fights going, get the ranks up. Then there's nothing much to worry about.
As an undefeated fighter, obviously you've had an amateur background where you would have tasted defeat, but as a professional, no defeats as a professional. How's your confidence?
Like I said to you before, when you asked me this question, each and every time I'm going to that ring, I only go with only one mindset. We're there to conquer. We don't leave any space for saying, I might lose. No. Remember, boxing is a psychological game, so you can't go inside that ring saying, if. Those if will get you to something else. So I'm going there with only one mindset. I'm a champion. I'm going to win. So that's it.
All right, so you take on a championship mentality, you take it on going into the ring. You are the champion when you step up. Even though Bongani is an experienced campaigner and a very good boxer, you're the champion.
Each and every time, when you spar with any guy, different guys, you have to get that mindset. I'm the one who's there to conquer everyone, so that's what I have. Every now and then, I keep on telling myself, you're the one, I will make it. First of all, whether it's dark or light, I will make it. That's the main thing. Push. That's it.
And what I got to ask now is, should you get in there, put in a good performance, what is your actual want for your next step? What do you want? Are you defending your belt? Do you want to win another belt?
The main thing right now is to focus on the fight. And then after the fight, then we'll sit down with me and my manager and my promoters and talk what's the way forward. Because for me, I don't just go to a fight and overlook anyone. I do it step by step so that we can have that mindset of saying, okay, now we're here, we need to move that direction. You see? So I'm going to wait for them. My coach is there, my manager is here, so everything I'll hear from him. That's the way forward.
So you're not too stressed about...
I don't want to stress myself with so many things. I don't want to stress myself. So remember, we're coming from the pandemic. I haven't fought in 2 years, and then I fought last year in December. So I wasn't stressing at the same time, but at the same time I was stressing. But I knew the pandemic is doing everything to slow everyone down. So I need to stay calm and relax and see where to go after any fight.
All right, so full focus on July the 3rd, and I got to ask you, obviously full of confidence, does it go points, does it go knockouts? Can you make a prediction for us?
I will tell you, Hayden, he's an old guy. Like they said, he's a tricky one, but I think he hasn't fought anyone like me, a southpaw like me, like his recent fight was a southpaw as well, so I think he hasn't fought any southpaw like me. I know I can track, but one thing on my mind, I'm going to 12 rounds. Only if the chance comes for a knockout, I will take it like any other fight. When the opportunity comes, I take it. That's it.
Okay. So he's a tricky opponent. That's why you're sitting on the fence with that one.
Not really. Not really, Hayden. Like I said, if it goes to the points, I'll be ahead as well. So when the opportunity for knockout comes, I will take it. I will definitely take it. So for me, I only train for 12 rounds. Each and every time I only train for the distance. I won't go to a fight with the only mindset of saying I will knock him out. Remember when I fought with this guy, Mahlangu, you asked me the same question, is he going to finish? I said to you, I'm training for 12 rounds. When the opportunity comes, I will take it. Mahlangu took everything out of me. So he was there still standing up until round 12. So I was like, okay, but I'm still ahead on points. That's the main thing, to be ahead.
I always got to ask you, because every time I see you, you'll be sparring or you're doing something, but you'll always be either getting the better of whoever you're sparring, or you do really well when you're in there. So I got a lot of confidence in your ability as well. Lastly, JJ, would you like to send a thank you shout out to anybody, your spectators?
I would like to thank my coach, my manager, Sean Smith, Rumble Africa for getting the fights going, and the sponsors as well from our gym, and the guys who've been waiting for me to get back in the ring as well. So I won't disappoint. Trust me. Thank you.